Ciao e Benvenuta di Italia. The 11th round of the VFC 2020 season is about to start at the Parko di Monza. As you can see, the very famous corner, very long straights, heavy braking zones, tricky chicanes, and of course the incredible high speed. This is what makes it so special to drive around here. 39 laps time to enjoy the ultra high speed around the track. Pascal Polens, my former teammate, was the last year's winner. I was the guy who was picked to start the qualifying session, so let's jump straight into it. So, starting the lap, exiting the Parabolica. To be the first guy to start the qualifying is never easy, as there is lower grip than I used to when laid down, but 16 kilometers before braking, into first gear, good entry, good direction change, and good acceleration, no wheel spin. Could have been quicker, but okay, as I said, low grip, so get on with it. Curva Grande, just stay in on the inside line to save some time. Now braking hugely for second chicane. Into second gear, the car is sliding. That got a bit out of shape, especially on the exit as well. But now Lesmo 1, again out of shape, lost some time there. Lesmo 2 was good, which is crucial because it's another longer straight going towards the Ascari chicane. Again in 7th gear, 309 kph, good entry, direction change again, pretty good. And let's carry on for the final corner. Again, just flat out, keep it slanted and prepare for braking at 75 meters. Into 4th gear, careful at the exit. The car wants to slide away on the rear end, but now just go straight away over the line. 1:26.322, which is not my best time considering that, as I said, there's lower grip, but that put me up to 10th. First light goes on. Lights are out, away we go. Good getaway. Peters and Barvik struggling, having a better getaway compared to them. Now braking carefully. Cold brakes, shit!
Man.
What the fuck? What? I'm stuck in my teammate, man. What the?
Rennabbruch.
Okay, so it's not an ideal situation to stuck in your own teammate in your home Grand Prix, but let's jump right away to the restart. Starting the procedure once again. And lights are out again, here we go. Another good getaway, not as good as last time, but now being careful. I just wanted to be on the outside line for the chicane. Careful. Okay. Peters' exit was not ideal, but okay. I still made up one place. Now I am on P9. And we have incredible high speed. Oh, no, shit! Oh, those motherfucking cold brakes, man. Oh, we need the formation lap. It's, Okay, lost it out again to Cooper McAllister. So I'm still back on, back on 10th, but it's alright, Now Barwick makes a mistake. We can use our high-speed advantage. So, get the slipstream of McAllister, try to get him back. Oh, got the anti-cut up. He got the anti-cut too, so that was tricky. Barvik slips through. Now let's get them both. Exactly. I'm from the inside. No, okay, he closes the door on me, so be patient. For us it's pretty crucial because we can keep the pace with Peters, with Brendel, with all the front runners we never could, you know. Now Malaika is using my toe. What is he up to? I have to defend against him, but he gets... Oh, okay, that was smart from him, just stuck his nose in. So Bastian Peisler now behind. Now the brakes should be on temperature. He decides not to attack. That's smart. Well, I don't want to comment on that this time. I think there were enough things talked about, so just let's finish a lap and let's go right away into the pits. Let Peisler go. So, but I see it. Yeah. There should be some light rain, and I think we're not far away from that because the sky gets darker. I see some clouds already, so but I thought let's go to the pits right away and set off my penalty, because
Ja, ich mach die jetzt. Soll das Feld durchziehen? Ich fahre jetzt meine Pace.
Exactly. So let the entire field go past me. I can just go my pace and yeah, win back the time in that way, you know. But the Cutis and Cyborg are okay. So there is at least a warning, not a drive-through penalty. But okay, let's keep on going. I mean, now the brakes are certainly on temperature, and I think now it should be all right to go through the field and get back the places. Because once again, I'm plumb last instead of being 10th or what was I, 11th or something like that. So definitely in the points, you know. And now I'm far outside. So getting around Lesmo 2 carefully, where I did a huge mistake last year, losing one place. But Dominic Cyborg is not a problem. Braking for Iscari. Now get your rhythm, get your confidence back, especially after the little tangle up with McAllister. I don't ask him what he was thinking about it, about the incident, but there are some people certainly thinking about it, that it was more or less a racing incident, maybe just a warning, but nothing more. But now I'm 22nd. The Cutis is ahead as much as okay.
Full course yellow in 3, 2, 1, full course.
Pit limiter in. Okay, so something happened there. Full course yellow. So full course yellow ended a few seconds ago, and we are back on pace. Well, it's beginning to rain. 7% intensity right now. Martin Uleman is the driver ahead of me. Am I close enough to get him on a straight before the first chicane? No, I don't think so. No. So annoyingly, whenever Cesario has a good chance to score points with both cars, we drivers, but more the rain is just making none of our plans. So it really stings, because in Spa we could have got good points. Now I get past him, braking carefully into the second chicane, good. But instead of both cars in the points, it was me finishing on a last place in a point finish. So as I said, almost every single race we have rain, and this is getting really annoying at some point, and especially with such a huge high-speed advantage we got for our home Grand Prix, it stings even more because it neutralizes it more or less. So now I'm pretty fast, considering that the guys in behind are not as quick on the straights as we are, but nevertheless, I mean, It gets a bit neutralized when it's raining, and now you can already see the stripes of the tires and that it's getting slippery. So now is the question when to pit for wets, because you don't want to do it too early, but you don't want to be on them too late. So it's now crucial to find the right point. At the same time, I try to find a good exit out of turn 2 to have a good run on Schumacher. Now on the outside through Cova Grande. He's weaving, but gives me enough space. Now I can brake. I think there was a slight touch from behind, but I can live with that. The Cudas, meanwhile, cut the corner. So you can already see it's getting slippery. The car doesn't want to really turn in. Also wants to slide away on the rear end, so it's only due to rain, I guess. Now Patrick Newman and the Cudas are in a fight as well. The Cudas making a good progress through the field, starting from last place, now being 16th, within 6 laps, and I think 1.5 of them were full course yellow. So it's impressive what he's done so far, passing by Patrick Newman quite easily. Braking for Parabolica again. Now I can have a look at him, but now my car get a bit out of shape. Cranking up the boost.
Welche Rundenzeit hat Michael gesagt, sollen wir auf den drin bleiben?
34, 35.
Yes, I can get him. I'm past. Now what's all about braking?
Daniel, du bist eine halbe Sekunde schneller als McAllister.
Okay, das ist gut. Okay.
Okay. As good as this progress was, now it had a little stop because I got past him. Now I'm P16. Travis Carter, the next one to catch. Oh.
Left Mut 2 aufpassen, Larry, da wird jetzt
yes.
Slippery.
Oh, what was that? It was a full send racing car. Tim Brendel. Again. Oh man, I like this guy, but in the last 2 races we got closer than I wish to be to him, so yeah, sure, there's no reaction for him. I mean, I spin right ahead of him and he's no time to react, so he crashes into me. You can already see that my front right tire is bent, but I try to carry on now. Unfortunately, Yannick gave me the information in an absolute wrong time. But also kudos to the Cudas again, who made it stick, going past me in the chicane where it gets really that's slippery now. And now I decide to pit as well. Yeah, now it's getting too tricky. And I think Brendel does as well.
Alle Ringen
Yeah,
rein.
the Cudas, Jungblut. Oh, there's unsafe release, I think. Gaggiano, so all the guys, I think outside of the top 10 are in the pits right now. So, exiting the pits on P20. Sure, I lost all the places now, but I think it's for a good reason, because the guys ahead of me who did not pit it will do in a lap or 2. So now it's a question who's gaining.
Drive-through penalty für Fabian Jungblut, unsafe release.
Yep, I guess so. So now it's a question who gains more time on which tire. Are you quicker on the full wets or still on the slicks?
Verwarnung für Gino Gaggiano.
Versuch eine Runde und geht nicht runter
Oh,
rein.
cutting the corner as well now. So now it's a question of getting used to it, trying to find the grip, the rhythm on the wets. So you can already see it's extremely tricky. Benton Reader gets away from me a bit, but no need to worry right now. So after the majority of the people pitting for wets, now I find myself in P16 again, behind Jungblut and behind Jungblut and oh, what is that? And in front of Tim Brendel, who now gets past me. So I'm still 16th.
Schumacher bitte abstellen.
While Benton Reader makes a huge mistake, losing 3 positions in one moment.
Safety car,
Oh,
safety
here we
car,
go.
Safety car, leader's going to set the pace on start finish straight, safety car.
So now I pit to repair the damage, but I can't.
Oh, Leute, steht ihr da.
I mean, the car is still okay, but still it's I mean, I'm losing top speed when the tires are bent, so
Meine Fresse, ey.
that sucks. Now I lost 3 places and okay, still full tank, but so safety car is about to end. I'm on P17, gained 2 places by pit stops of the others, and now here we go. So OMD car is behind, Martin Uleman in front. Oof. Yes, I got it sticked. Good. Now Daniel Bentenrieder again, ahead. Just find the... Oh! Whoa, that was close. P13 for me now. Tim Brendel, my good old friend. Hello, mate. Holy shit. Now I got too close to him. Oh, no. But, caught the car well. Let him pass.
Völlig für 'n Arsch hier, ey.
So I kind of struggle on the braking. I don't know. I mean, yeah, as you can see, the brakes are not cold, so I don't know why I'm unable to decelerate the car in the proper way. Maybe I'm braking too late. Have to have a look at it by myself in free time, but I don't know. That really pissed me off.
Situation zwischen Yannick Malaika und Luca Zorn, no further action.
Okay, so I got lucky to get past them without being involved. Travis Carter defending, but I just breezed past him, and I'm back in the points. Well, after almost 15 laps, it's I don't want to say surprising, but it took too long. It took too long. I mean, P12 started P10. Tim Brendel is, I think, uncatchable for me. But there are some different drivers. I think the Cutest is ahead, exactly, Yannick Malaika, and then Yannick Barwick is on P8, amazingly. So at least one driver who's...
Zeitstrafe aufs Rennergebnis für Gino Gaggiano überholen während des Safety Cars.
Okay, another penalty for Gaggiano. Poor guy in his home Grand Prix. But now stay with the group ahead. I know I can catch the Cutest, I know I can catch Malaika, so theoretically P9, P10 is... I think P10 is possible in current conditions. So just stick with them, try to avoid your own mistakes, for once actually. And now finally fucking perform the way you're supposed to do. Lap 17. And the guys are fighting, so I think I will join the party quite soon. Now Malaika is at the end of the train. Oh, now he slides away, and I do. Hey, Spinella, sup? How you doing? And pretty funny that Yannick says yellow in sector 1. Yeah, mate, I know. Because I'm the reason for that. Okay, so I'm evenly matched with Barwick in terms of pace, but certainly not in terms of mistakes. But is it me or is the track drying out? Do you see what I see? Do you see the dry line through the corners? Yeah, there it is. So it stopped raining, yeah, but exactly the ideal line is getting dry. So now it's again tricky to keep alive the full wet tires, because they're gonna overheat when you drive too much on a dry lane. So you have to go right or left to the wet parts and cool the tires down.
Wenn es dann nicht weiter regnet, auf trocken wechseln. Wenn es regnet, Regen.
And we still don't know what's gonna happen. It might rain again, less or more, or it might not even rain at all. So, you know, it's once again just a gamble what's gonna happen. There is no weather forecast you can rely on, because it's just a gamble. It might rain, it might not rain. When it should rain, you don't know why. You don't know when, you don't know how much, and so on. So you just keep going and see what's gonna happen. Unless it starts raining, there's nothing you can change or do, you know. So just carry on with the race. Now Yannick Malaika is falling behind of that group, so he's my next target. Lap 21, I'm still on P12, while Gaggiano got past me and...
Safety car, leader's going to set the pace on start, finish straight, safety car.
That is good. I was just thinking about changing on Dry's back, because the Dry line is getting wider and wider, so the risk of slipping away is way smaller. Gaggiano also in the pits. Decutus has been a lap prior, so he's a lucky ducky, I guess, who now gets up to the front while everyone else is pitting.
Oh nein, nicht wieder. Oh,
and I get refueled to the top again.
Kotzt mich einfach nur an. Ich habe gerade noch eingestellt, bitte nicht voll tanken. Ich habe schon wieder auf 80 Liter.
I guess it was too late. Oh no.
Und
you know.
Ja.
Und ich habe meinen Frontflügel abgelegt in der Pit, geil, ne? Oh ne, ich stell ab, ich habe auf diese
Yep.
Scheiße keinen Bock mehr.
And there is a collision. Well, you know, when certain things get bad, you know, and you're just a passenger of the things getting worse and worse and worse, and you just be like, fuck that all shit. And that was me in that exact moment, because now I pitted for dry tires in a hope to put myself higher up in the grid, but now I have to get back to the pits once again to repair my car. So repair all, so now I certainly can repair the damage and get my front wing back. My front wing is reattached again. Now just be fucking careful. Short shoot into second, third, fourth, I don't care. Just keep it on the road. Of course it's slippery because you're on dry tires on an absolute wet track, which is offline, you know. Now get back to the dry line as quick as possible and try to get back to the grid, because I'm now falling behind. So the restart is now. I missed the point to Steinauer, but it's okay. Some drivers are still on wet tires, so it might be a possibility for me to get through the grid a bit. But before the restart, I was given another drive-through penalty for multiple incidents in the pits. So what we just saw, the Steinauer is spinning away. So actually it doesn't matter, I'm just waiting for the penalty to be given to me, and actually it doesn't matter what I do. It's actually it's a high risk for me now to attack in any kind of way, because I know that I will lose all the places anyway. So I'm just waiting. But we can now... another Saldo is spinning away ahead of me and I'm picking up the places. Okay, so let's just have some fun and watch it. I mean, the race is lost anyway with another drive-through penalty. There are only 12 and a half laps to go, and with the field so close to each other, I don't even think there's any kind of chance to get into the points. Only if there's another safety car to be happening, but. Doesn't matter, still P15 behind once again Benton Reader. Now I'm so much quicker than anybody else I'm so much quicker than anybody else on a what was happening there? On a straight, as I'm back on the slick tires, which has influence on the engine mapping and of course on a high speed. Now carefully braking on a
Wie
halfway,
schnell war der da?
Ja, keine Ahnung.
but on dry
Der
tires.
hat auch überholt. Rip.
Oh no.
Fokus.
I'm not sure.
Der Abstand nach hinten sind 5 Sekunden.
Okay. Okay, it just sums up a race which is lost anyway, and I'm still waiting for the penalty to be given to me. And now I'm, hey, not last. I'm on P19. P28, still no penalty. Well, Walborn is in the pits. I'm getting by Martin Uhlemann.
Ist irgendwas falsch?
Achso, Motorboost hoch.
Ah, ich hab gedacht schon, aber schafft er das?
So Yannick is now wondering why everybody flies past him. Malaika in the pits. Lou Katsorn, the podium finisher of Belgium. Kudos to him. Now getting past him. Now I can brake later
Wie der zieht?
on the dry side with dry tires. Travis Carter still on wets. I think now the point is reached where you have to change.
Abstand der schnellste.
Now I'm hesitating. I don't think it would have been a good idea to get out on a wet patch of the track and try to overtake him on the outside through Cova Grande. So I mean, he holds me off, but it's his right to be there.
Fokus mal, Boys.
Now Patrick Newman and Travis Carter are
Die Situation zwischen Sven Schubert und Yannick Malaika wird nach dem Rennen untersucht.
okay. So now I think Travis Carter is in my hands. Yes, he is. And Patrick Newman cooling his full wet tires. I think he should be done in the next few corners as well.
Komm, jetzt einfach mehr. Komm.
Yep.
Diese wird schon mal los.
Good. I'm back in the points, but did you hear the penalty? Neither did I. So I still haven't served it because it has to be given to me in first place by the race control before I can serve it. So serving it before it was given to you is not an option. Now I'm on P11. Knizovic exiting the pits. I'm thinking about it, but yeah, I mean, he's braking on a wet side. I'm on a dry side with tires and temperature. Walborn now gets through pretty aggressively, but well calculated. That's why he's the reigning world champion so far. And carrying on with a penalty to come. Lap 31, I'm on P8. And now I was explained why I haven't been given the penalty. And it will happen now.
Bitte kein Safety Car.
Oh, no. Broke on the grass, cut the corner, and spun away because I
Safety car, safety car.
Nein!
Poor Yannick, he's on P5, I think, or P4. Oh man, so I will be given the drive-through penalty. And
Boah, Yannick, tätowier dir dein U.
I'm sorry, Yannick, don't take it personal. I was really pissed off, especially after the quick chat I just had.
Vor allem jetzt kommt die nächste
Exactly,
Safety Car
so-
und ich habe eine fucking Strafe.
So I'm absolutely gutted by everything. Now I'm on back on P11, and it's and it's a safety car now.
Eine 10 Sekunden Stop-and-Go-Penalty für Larry Fischer. Multiple Incidents. Bitte nach der Safety-Car-Phase absetzen.
I kind of have the feeling that I'm pretty magnetic to penalties. So from a drive-through penalty, it's now a stop-and-go penalty. Just 6 laps.
Da kommt er ja gleich in den TS.
Yannick Malaika und Sebastian
Now just 6 laps to the end. God knows how long the safety car will last, so from that point I think it's pointless. Doesn't matter which penalty I was given. I will be last, so I'm getting back to the pits to retire. I don't think there's any point in keep on going, because you don't know how long the safety car will last. Even if it is in this lap, there's only four laps to go, and I have to do my penalty within 3 laps. And it doesn't matter what I do, even if I get disqualified, I'll be last anyway. So what's the point? So I decided to retire and to support Yannick instead, who's now on P5. But as you can see, with a little tangle up with Decutus, he ends up in a gravel as well in a scary chicane. Yeah, setting a good end of a terrible race weekend, of a terrible race season for Cesario. I think there's not much to comment on. I really was hoping that he's gonna save at least some points. With a huge update we got for our home Grand Prix, it was pretty much our last shot on Saldo to get closer to him and have a good position in the Constructors' Championship, maybe to move up from the penultimate place, but this chance we blew. And also it's really frustrating because I invested so much time in practicing, in the setup, in finding the rhythm, as I've been struggling on this track for years. You start the race and there is the rain. You don't know, you just know that it's gonna rain, but you don't know how hard, you don't know when, you just don't anything. There's no forecast to rely on, so it's basically a gamble, which makes all the practice, all the things you do, all the time you spend in, all the time is for the birds. But we have 3 weeks time on finding ourselves back in a car, finding our confidence and attack for Silverstone. I think there's not much to comment on this race. So thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly didn't, but I'm confident that Silverstone will be a good one, as it is one of my favorite tracks and will be a tire killer, but see what's gonna happen there. So thanks a lot, stay healthy and goodbye.